And Premier and Minister of Finance Dr. Orlando Smith has called on the Financial Action Task Force, the FATF, to assist the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force, the CFATF, in its efforts to combat money laundering activities throughout the Caribbean region. Instead of pointing fingers, Sean Rose has the details in this report.
The 36th Plenary meeting of the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force, the CFATF, was convened here in the Virgin Islands from November 12 to 15 at the multipurpose complex here in Rotown. This plenary meeting took place on the occasion of the 20th anniversary of the CFATF since the Kingston Declaration in 1992. In his remarks, Premier Dr. the Honorable D. Orlando Smith indicated that the Virgin Islands is a founding member of the CFATF and is very appreciative of its role in monitoring anti-money laundering activities here in the Virgin Islands and throughout the Caribbean. Dr. Smith was also very firm in his call for support from the Financial Action Task Force, the FATF, to assist the CFATF with its initiatives to combat money laundering instead of pointing fingers.
Maintaining a region with a good reputation for effectively combating money laundering and the terrorist financing can only yield good results for all of us. In this regard, I call on the FATF and all other partners to lend us a supporting hand, a hand that recognizes our limitations and encourages us, supports our initiatives, provides necessary training, guides our key institutions, and shares necessary information to help in steering forward our processes. Not a hand that seeks to blame and point fingers, not a hand that seeks to keep us at bay, and not a hand that has the effect of inhibiting and slowing down our desire to cooperate in the global fight against money laundering and terrorist financing.
Meanwhile, Premier Smith spoke about the benefits of having a robust regulatory and enforcement machinery to guard against financial crimes. He said, "This is critical to establishing and maintaining a viable business environment that sustains economic growth and development."
It does not deter development as some might have us believe. Therefore, it is important that all CFATF members and our global partners work together and assist each other in building and strengthening appropriate defenses to keep criminals at bay. We will jealously guard our borders, protect our business structures, and protect our communities against any abuse by those who have scant or no respect for the law. A collective Caribbean approach in this regard will ensure that we maintain a clean region in which drug traffickers, money launderers, and promoters of organized crime realize that they are not welcome and will always be hunted down.
Other speakers at the CFATF 36th Plenary meeting included Attorney General of the Virgin Islands Dr. the Honorable Christopher Malcolm, outgoing CFATF Chairman Mr. Manuel Gonzalez, and FATF President Mr. Bijan Amo. Over 150 delegates from various jurisdictions in the Caribbean and Latin American region were in attendance at the 36th Plenary meeting. The BVI assumed the chairmanship of the CFATF at the end of the plenary, which concluded on Thursday, November 15. The Director of Policy, Research and Statistics of the BVI Financial Services Commission, Mr. Cherno Jallo QC, who formerly held the post of Vice Chairman of the CFATF, will now serve as Chairman. Additionally, representatives from the BVI Financial Services Commission, the FSC, the Ministry of Finance, Her Majesty's Customs, Attorney General's Chambers, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, and other key law enforcement agencies were also in attendance. Reporting for JTV News, I am Sean Rose.